Sure, julle is am grand. Sure. Never seen so many beautiful people. Master of Ceremonies, given the fact that the delegate list reads like the who's who of the political, the economic, and the investment landscape of South Africa, I suggest that it's best just to say all protocol observed, because I may just leave someone out. Do I ever wish to recognize one person, and that is Clinton Laram. He's at the back. He is my member of the mayoral committee responsible for investment and infrastructure, and I have a special word of thanks to him for assisting us in getting this up and running and being such a support to the BizNews team. In welcoming you to the 6th BizNews Conference, I wish you the very best of conversations, of networking, renewal of friendships, and deliberations on the challenges that currently face our country. I also wish to thank Alec and Janet and the BizNews team for choosing Hermanus, we are the center of the universe, as the venue for this conference that is being held at a very opportune time. Whilst you are very welcome at this conference, I would also like to encourage you to visit other parts of Overstrand. As you know, we go from Rooi-Els on the one hand to a very tiny town called Buffeljas, 160 kilometers on the other side. So it's quite a bit of a distance and lots to do in between. Being a politician, Alec, I have to take a skepscope here and tell you something about Overstrand, because some of you may not know. Since our term of office, November 2021, Overstrand is the recipient of various awards. We are currently the holder of the Gold Award for municipalities for the service delivery from the Western Cape Government. We were the winners of the Green Economy Change Champion Award, the winner of the Arbor City Award. The Cape Epic Cycle Tour voted Hermanus as the best stage location for 2023. We walked away with the first place in waste management in 2022, and one that we're particularly proud of is the fact that this municipality took first position in the country last year on the green drop, the blue drop, and the no drop. I was wondering where the brown is. The green drop, the no drop, and the blue drop, best performing municipality in South Africa in relation to our water management services. And then, of course, you don't come to Hermanus and you don't eat and drink. And therefore, we are also a UNESCO gastronomy capital, of which we are also very proud. All of you that are around this floor are very aware of the challenges of local government. In the wake of an absolutely failing state, the immense material cost of Eskom to us as municipalities, a wage system for public servants and municipal staff that are decided at a bargaining council, which leaves very little room for municipalities to even try and mitigate that and try to object to that. It is an ongoing battle and a challenge to steer the ship in calm waters. Despite the growing demand by and of citizens, and a number of environmental disasters during 2023 in Overstrand, we also received our 11th consecutive clean audit. I always maintain, Master of Ceremonies, that a clean audit does not necessarily translate into good service delivery. And obviously, we all have room for improvement, but the fact that we are the current winners of the Gold Award for service delivery does say something about the translation between clean audit and service delivery. Even with the lower tariff increases that this municipality did over the last few years since the COVID-19 pandemic, the municipality remains financially viable. We have not fully recovered from COVID-19, especially in the hospitality industry. However, despite all of those challenges, we currently have full coverage for operational expenses in Overstrand for 5.7 months. Without one penny coming into this municipality, we will carry this municipality for 5.7 months. I hope to reach 6 months by the end of this year. The treasury norm for municipalities is to have cash on hand and operational expenditure of 2 months, and we are well over that. We are very conservative and very prudent in many of the things we do. There is effective oversight on operational and capital expenditure. We have an external JPAC, which is fully functional and certainly keep us very much on our toes. They don't play. They definitely do not play. Debt collection at this time is at 98%. We do face challenges of rising consumer debt year on year. And one of the challenges we will be facing in this financial year is to unfortunately having to make more available and more provision for the writing off of irrecoverable debt. And it is across the Overstrand, across sectors, across residential areas. Despite this, I want to reiterate, because many of you come from local government, that electricity and staff-related costs are our biggest drivers, and both of them being very much out of our hands. And if there are two things that's going to decrease the viability of any municipality, it is Eskom and staff-related costs. At this point, as I'm standing here, our cash on hand and investments were an audited 751 million rand, and I'm very proud of that as well. Chair, in concluding, we are a financially sustainable local authority with an excellent investment portfolio. Whilst we cannot suggest that the challenges of the decaying local government platform will not knock on our doors, we were and are able to mitigate the effect of climate change, large-scale semigration, primarily due to the disastrous consequences in the Eastern Cape. And Master of Ceremonies, I am a proponent of developing the Eastern Cape so that people have schools, have jobs, have hospitals, so that the migration into the Western Cape, KZN, can just at some level be stemmed. And then, of course, the reduction in the support of for infrastructure development from the national fiscus. Let me give you an example. This municipality in 2023 paid an enormous 67 million rand for fire and flood damage only. We only received 12 million rand from the National Disaster Management Centre. The rest we had to cushion, and that takes something from your budget. But despite the challenges, this is still a great place to be, and to be hosting this prestigious event certainly makes us very happy. Happy conferencing. Thank you.